What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the like button. Oh wait, no. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe down below for more scooter related content because I make scooter videos all the time. I've been trying to post more regularly. I know I have a super inconsistent upload schedule right now, but the subs have been going up, so thank you guys for that. I know it's all thanks to this video. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys smash the like button. Today's video, I'm gonna be talking about 3 scooter riders that went from park to street. And before we get into it, I want to talk a little bit about park and street riding. I know you guys are gonna be like a little bit triggered by the title. The terms park and street, they're thrown around, right? I feel like you can't really label riders as like street riders and park riders. I mean, you can, but at the end of the day, everyone's just riding your scooter, blah, blah, blah. That's what they always say. I feel like these riders did go from more of a park style of riding. Now they ride more of a street style. I'm not saying these riders can't do park tricks, don't ride at skate parks, or don't ride transition. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they went from more of a park style of like riding into more of a street style. So before you guys get triggered, I just want to get that out of the way. I'm only going to be doing 3 riders today though. If you guys have any other riders you think could have been in this video, make sure you guys comment them down below because I'm kind of interested to see, because I can't really think of any more. And also, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram yet, I'm 200 followers away from 20K and I post fat, dope scooter edits all the time. So make sure you guys follow my Instagram. I'll put it right there. I'm going to start from the rider that's number 3 on this list to number 1. There's like no order of skill level. Let's just get right into it, okay guys? So the first rider on this list is Max Peters. So we're gonna start with Max Peters, get into how he went from park to more of a street style rider. So pretty much Max Peters was always an Envy rider. He used to ride for Envy and they got him to sign a new contract for Envy. The contract stated that he was gonna be getting paid a little bit less than the contract before. So you already know Max Peters wasn't gonna cut himself short, so he kind of just pieced out. So he just left Envy and started riding for nobody. He started his own YouTube channel and started getting companies to send him parts and he reviewed them. Super interesting channel. If you guys haven't checked out Max's channel, I'll put his channel in the description because he does post some pretty sick videos. I do watch them sometimes. Max was always a park rider. He was kind of like the god at flips on flat ground. I know Cody was the first person to do a flare flat, but like he wasn't really moving. He was sketchy and it was on resi and like he was wearing gloves. Seriously, Cody was the first person to flare flat, but Max Peters did have a way cleaner flare flat back in the day, so he was technically the second person to do it, but the first person to do wood. So yes, Max Peters did the first moving on wood flare flat. He also did the first fronty flat on flat ground. Yes, I said fronty, not fast plant fronty. And technically he was the first person to ever do a backflip flat, but that was on resi and it was kind of sketch. He did like a 90-degree turn. I say Max Peters was the king at doing flips flat. Before he got into street riding, I'm gonna say it right now, he was definitely a park rider. He was riding the Envy AOS V3 signature deck for Max Peters because, you know, he had his own signature deck. He had his own signature bars with Envy, you know, the Max Peters bars. I actually rode these bars and like there was a slit in them, so I couldn't really ride them with my SDS. I literally got a rake that fit perfectly inside of the bars. This is such a weird story. And I cut the rake and like had it like those sleeves you buy for an SDS. Well, I literally just used a rake instead of one and it works just fine. So I actually got those bars on Scooters Canada's website for $15. They were on sale for $15. They were good bars, they were sick. So Max Peters started off riding park. He was more of a park rider. I'll put some clips up on the screen. He was doing a 5 flares on a bank. Still nobody to this day has done that, a 5 flare on a bank. Pretty impressive. I mean, 5 flares on a quarter are hard enough. He was doing an insane amount of inward combos, like bar, inward, whip, flare fakies on spines. He was insane at park. But then all of a sudden, Max Peters just decided to switch to street after he left Envy. He didn't really make a jump to street, but he started riding other parts rather than just like Envy parts. He got into riding like 6 wide decks, 5.5, just wider decks in general. I'm sure he got picked up by Urban Art eventually. Started doing more 50-50s, just more street style tricks. Obviously, he could still do park tricks. Obviously, he still rode skate parks all the time, but he just had more of a street-oriented style. I'll put some insane clips of him riding more of street style on the screen right here. And yeah, that is the first rider to switch from park to street. And now we're gonna get into number 2 on this list, which is Derrick Mark. And let's just go back to when Derrick Mark was like a completely different Derrick Mark. Like when Derrick Mark was Derrick Mark. We're just gonna kick it back to I think 2015, 2016. If you guys remember this video, it's called Mini Ramp Champs by Cody Flom. I think it's on Cody Flom's channel or Tanner Fox's. No, it wouldn't be Tanner Fox's. Tanner Fox wasn't even there. What am I saying? Pretty much Cody Flom, Jake Angelus, and Derrick Mark played this kind of like tournament game of Scoot. They played a few different games on the mini ramps at Claremont. You guys know the notorious ramps that Tanner Fox used to ride in his videos. So they had a bunch of games and it was all park style tricks. So pretty much they're all doing quarter, transition, everything was on the mini spine. So it was all park tricks, right? No rails, nothing like that. Who do you think won the tournament? Do you think it was Cody Flom, the god, the man, the myth, the legend? You know, this guy right here, the guy who won $7,500 in the game of Scoot? Or was it Jake D'Angelos, the guy that plays guitar and distances himself from social media? Or was it Derrick Mark? It was Derrick Mark, guys. Derrick Mark actually won the mini ramp champs video. He was a park rider, so he was doing flares, he was doing air tricks, Mac bar. Most of them included bar spins. You guys know he bar spins like this. Derrick Mark was always a park rider, and I don't really know when he made the transition, but he kind of got some taller digger bars and just started riding more of a street style, riding rails. He's done some insane things on rails, including the ender to his welcome to Renishi's at it, where he did a board to bar on a fat rail. I'm not saying Derrick Mark is not parked anymore by any means. He's always doing flips all the time. I see him doing flips 24/7. I'm just saying he does have more of a street style riding now. Obviously was his decision to switch, but I feel like he was kind of influenced by a few riders that he hung out with. I feel like he started putting style over tricks a little bit. I think Derrick Mark had a little bit of a gloss. Now more of a hybrid rider. He can ride both park and street. He's posted clips before saying like, oh, for all the people that said I'm street, kudos to you, Derrick, you're a god. I've actually made a rider review on Derrick. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I'll put the link in the description. There's kind of the thumbnail right there. Derrick Mark actually watched that rider review and he gave me some pretty good feedback. He said he enjoyed it. So far, every rider review I've done has been watched by the rider except for Tanner Fox, I don't think so, and Gus Reimer never sent me a message, so I don't think either of them watched it. I have gotten feedback from Raymond Warner, Jack Dow. Yeah, next rider review, who should we do? Cody Flom? I don't know, but let's just get into the last rider on this list. You guys all seen this coming, and it was Juzzy Carter. So, Juzzy Carter was always a park rider, but I feel like he wasn't like the parkist rider out there. The reason this is because I don't know if Juzzy Carter can flip, but I literally have never seen him do a flip. Has anyone seen him do a flip? I've never seen him flare, never seen him backy, never seen him fronty. Can he flip? I don't even know. I know from Juzzy Carter's video with Ryan Williams where they did the Grand Shots filmed by Nikkei Films. So pretty much they played these calling the shots. Every single shot that Juzzy was doing was a park trick. He was doing capron flips. He was doing like buttercups, tricks like that, a foot jam kickless, like the parkest tricks ever. I always remember Juzzy Carter for this video because I never really seen much of Juzzy back then. I'd never really seen clips from him. He was kind of like a ghost. He wasn't really around. I never knew who Juzzy was. But then in recent years, nowadays, Juzzy is like exploding. He's one of the most on top of the world scooter riders in the world, if that makes any sense. He's killing it lately. I'll put some clips of him on the stream. He's literally like defying the laws of physics with scootering, and he's made tons of different pages with his board slide around that circular rail. You guys all know that clip. He did that board slide on that circular rail. I feel like it changed scootering in a way. He got posted on, off the top of my head, I know he got posted on World Star. The most notable one was he got posted on ESPN. Yes, ESPN, the owners of the UFC. Just today, Gary Vaynerchuk made a meme of him. If you guys don't know who Gary V is, he's like social media, he's like an investor pretty much. But he's super famous, he's got millions of followers on Instagram, and he just posted the thing of Juzzy today. And that trick Juzzy did like a year ago. We did a long ass time ago. So I feel like Juzzy's tricks are gonna be timeless because he's just so good. Also, he rides literally the heaviest deck in the world. I'm not even kidding. His signature deck is the heaviest deck on the market, and he still manages to do insane tricks with it. So shout out to Juzzy Carter. This group of riders right here on this list were probably one of the most talented group of riders in the world, since they have both park tricks and street tricks that they can do together. I feel like going from park to street will give you huge advantages in scootering because you're gonna have all sorts of different tricks instead of just being one-dimensional, only being able to ride park. Because I'm sure there's tons of park riders out there that are absolutely insane and can barely do a board slide on a rail. And I feel like park riders are always like, they'll do like a rail to like whip front or like a rail to bry and then say they're better at rails than a street rider because they can do that. Hard trick out, but really that's not really being good at rails. That's kind of just being good at tricks and being able to grind a rail. Good at rails is being able to do like 270s on, do like heel back lip, like 50s, 5-0s, all that stuff. That's how you get good at rails. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I didn't really know what to film today, but I did my best to get a video out for you guys. So make sure you guys smash that like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and once again, follow my Instagram. Like I said, put it right there on the screen. Please follow me. I really want 20K followers. I'm only 200 away, so it would mean the world if you guys follow me. And make sure you guys turn the bell on, notification bell, because if you guys watch my videos first, I'll like you more. I respond to all the early comments, so make sure you guys turn that notification bell on. I don't really tell you guys to do that much. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna try to outro this video with landing a pinwheel on my canoe. Hey, let's get it. By the way, guys, all those riders in the video, their Instagram's right here. Juzzy Carter, Max, Derrick Mark. Go follow them too. I'm sure you guys already do. And peace out, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.